What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome to the first video on the full FIFA 19 game. When I mean full, I mean, no EA access, no demo. This is the full game as it's gonna be released to everyone. So we pre-ordered the Champions Edition, therefore we get the game a couple days early. So we're getting it 3 days early. So I've got it today, but I thought, what better to do than bring you guys my game plans and show you guys what I'm rocking with in my FUT Division Rivals games tactic wise. So now we're gonna get into my tactics. So you're gonna press Y, then you're gonna go to your custom tactics, then you're gonna press LT, and that's gonna bring up your game plans. So for ultra defensive, I assigned the 5-3-2. Now why have I done this? Ultra defensive is the most defensive this team is really gonna get, and 5-3-2, why I selected it is because this team literally just swarms the middle of the pitch. Just look how central the team is and how whenever my opposition has the ball, they're literally gonna be trapped. They're not gonna know where to go with the ball. That's why the 5-3-2 is so great in my opinion, and even when I do have the ball, sometimes you try and pass, you try and be too simple with it, you try and be too defensive with it, but then you make one mistake which leads to your downfall. You make that one bad pass, your opposition gets the ball and they go and score at your end of the pitch. So that's why I've got two strikers up top. So we're not going completely shutting out the chance of an attack, but we've pretty much made this formation extremely defensive, whilst having a tiny bit of attack there. Yeah, we haven't got wingers or anything. Yeah, my midfielders aren't in advanced positions on the pitch, but we've got Morata and Lacazette up top if they are going to form an attack. 5 at the back as well, this is going to be extremely defensive and my players are literally going to pack the middle of the pitch. So that's why I've done that for ultra defensive. I just believe that that's the best formation to use for ultra defensive. It doesn't limit you too much. If you want to attack, if you get that little counter attack from stealing the ball off of your opponent, but at the same time it makes it extremely solid defensive wise. Now getting into the tactics for defense, we have the defensive style on balanced. Why I've done this, I don't want to complicate things too much. I just want a nice balance where my team aren't trying to overcomplicate things. I think that what people do when they try and go extremely defensive is they overcomplicate things. They try and loft balls up the pitch, they try and play long balls from one side of the pitch to the other, and they end up losing the ball and end up conceding. If you have your defensive style on balance, keep everything simple, you're less likely to make a mistake, therefore leading to less goals conceded. For the width, I've got everyone closer together, I want everything to be compact in the middle. I want to secure the middle of the pitch. I want to make that mine, especially my half of it. So that's why I've got the width very low. Then for depth, I kind of dropped the team deep as well. I want them to be more defensive. And then for offense, we have the offensive style in possession. I want to maintain possession, you want to keep the ball when you're being extremely defensive. If your opponent hasn't got the ball, there's no way you can score. For width, yet again, I haven't put the width up too much. I know that I want players to be close to each other when I'm making passes. I want to reduce the chance of me making an error. Then for players in the box, kept it low. We're not going to be crossing the ball in. We're not going for goals and attacks. We're just going for, a solid defense. We want the middle of the field to be compact. I want to see a load of my players in the middle of the pitch, just defending for me and really getting stuck in and pressing. Now for corners, yet again, I haven't turned it up too much. I don't want to be getting countered if I do get a corner. That's why I only have one player in there. Now for free kicks, same thing pretty much, one player in there. I don't want too many players, on free kicks. So free kicks, have a low amount of players in the opposition's penalty area during free kicks for a more defensive approach. Yeah, so we've taken the very defensive approach. Now getting into the instructions, on Felipe Luis, I have him on stay back while attacking. On Klein, I have him on stay back while attacking. Kaita, I've got him on stay back while attacking and cover centre. pretty much got everyone on stay back while attacking. Mkhitaryan isn't on stay back while attacking pretty much, and I've got my 2 strikers on comeback on defense, and I haven't put them on getting behind or anything. That pretty much reflects the way we're going to be playing when we switch to this tactic. We're going to be playing as defensive as possible whilst minimizing the risks of making a mistake and conceding a goal. So that's ultra defensive. Now let's get into defensive. Now for defensive, we have the 4-2-2-2. So we've got Felipe Luis, Klein, left back and right back. We've got the normal defense right there. And then we've got 2 DMs in Keita and Dembele. Then we've got Mkhitaryan. I don't even know how to pronounce that other guy's name. Then we've got Morata and Lacazette up top. So I think the 4-2-2-2 is a great formation for maintaining a lead, for really shutting the game out, whilst not completely closing the chance off of scoring more goals. For the tactics, I've left it on balanced on defense. We got balanced defensive style width. Kind of left it, you know, I want my players closer together. This is a 4-2-2-2. I haven't got a formation with wingers or anything, and I want everyone to cover each other. I want a second man call, you know, if one of my players is in trouble, and I want another player to get there in time. For depth, we kind of, you know, it isn't too far back, but it isn't, you know, I'm not pressing too far up the pitch. For depth, I kind of got it at where it's at right here. So it says adjust your defensive team shape to be balanced. Yeah, so it's pretty much balanced, which is good for the 4-2-2-2. It's a very organized formation. Then for offensive style, I've balanced as well. Don't want to complicate things, especially in the 4-2-2-2 formation. This isn't an attacking formation by any means. Then for width, I kind of, you know, left it at where it was. It isn't too far up, isn't too far down. Players in the box, I left it at 4 bars. Corners, I left them at 2 bars. Free kicks, I left it at 2 bars as well. Now getting into instructions, for Felipe Luis and Klein, I have them both on stay back while attacking. For Keita, I have him on cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking. And Dembele, I have him on man mark and stay back while attacking. Dembele's on cover centre because he's a more bigger player. He's not as quick as Keita. Keita's, well, you know, that's debatable right there. I think Dembele might have more pace than Keita. I'm not going to go and check that right now. You know, I could be wrong either way, but I just feel like Keita works harder than Dembele. He can travel faster, in my opinion, on the pitch. He feels much quicker than Dembele. But anyway, Keita's on cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking. That's why cover wing, because I know he can cover ground quicker than Dembele, well, in game. That's just according to my opinion. Then we have man mark and stay back while attacking on Musa Dembele, and then cover centre. Then for Mkhitaryan, I have him on stay forward. This guy, I didn't touch him too much because he's not that attacking of a midfielder. Then for Morata, I put him on stay forward because I know he isn't quick enough to get back when I need him to. And then for Lacazette, we've got him on getting behind, and that's pretty much all I did with him. Now that is defensive done. Now let's get into the attacking. Now for the attacking, we have the formation on the 4-2-4. Now I'm extremely excited to try this formation this FIFA in Ultimate Team. You know, it's been in seasons previous FIFA, but this is the first year it's been introduced to Ultimate Team. So this looks like an extremely great attacking formation. You know, the midfield isn't that, you know, you've only got 2 midfielders who are quite far apart from each other, but 4 players up top. That looks absolutely dirty, you know, and I'm really curious to see how this formation performs in Ultimate Team. I'll probably bring a formation review on it for you guys as well. So for my tactics, I have it on pressure on heavy touch. I know I've got some, I don't have the quickest players, but there's a Lacazette in there. There's a couple of reasonably, you know, players with reasonable pace, which I can justify putting it on pressure on heavy touch. For the width, I kind of left it at where it was at. For depth, it was pretty much where it was at as well. Didn't change it too much, you know, whilst defending. This is the 4-2-4. Then for the offensive style, we have it on fast build up. You know, we're playing with 4 players up top, literally. So we're playing to score. When we go to this tactic, we want to score as many goals as possible. So that's why I have the offensive style on fast build up, you know. Why else would you go on a formation like this? Why else would you be so attacking if you didn't want to play fast FIFA and score as many goals as you can? For width, I kind of, turned it up a bit because we do have some wingers in the squad, and I want my wingers to be able to get in behind. Then for players in the box, we left it at where it was at, didn't turn it up too much, nothing too special with that. Corners and free kicks, both on 3 balls each. Now getting into the instructions, Felipe Luis and Klein are on stay back while attacking. Dembele and Keita are on stay back while attacking as well. This guy's on cut inside and getting behind. Mkhitaryan's on cut inside and getting behind my wingers. Then for Lacazette, I have him on getting behind, come back on defense. I want him to be supporting my midfielders because they look a bit isolated in there. Then Morata, I have him on stay central. He's more of a target man. I have him on stay forward as well because I know he's not quick enough to be able to get back and then get into the position I want him to be in when I'm making an attack. Then for, I've already been through Lacazette, I'll get him on come back on defense because I know he'll be able to come back and get forward reasonably well. So that's my instructions. Those are my formations and tactics for the 4-2-4, my attacking tactic. Now let's get into ultra attacking. Now for ultra attacking, we have the 3-4-2-1 formation. Just look how great this formation is for attacking. Only got 3 defenders. Then you've got a decent midfield, decent central midfield. And then you've got some cams, and then you've got wingers and a striker up top as well. Pretty much got everything in this formation. Everyone's playing close together, so they're supporting each other as well. Now, this is pretty much the epitome of ultra attacking. We've only got 3 centre backs, which is pretty much the lowest amount of centre backs you can have in Ultimate Team. You've got 4 midfielders, and then we got the 2-1 with 2 cams and 1 attacker. For the tactics, I have it on constant pressure. This is when you're in the last 5 minutes of the game and you're pressing for that equalizer, or you want to score that winning goal. We have constant pressure on here because it facilitates the way we're going to play with this formation. Width, players aren't too far apart from each other. For depth, I've got everyone pushed up quite a bit. I want to push my team up as much as I can, especially defensive wise. I don't want anyone defending. When you're on ultra attacking, you just want everyone attacking. Who cares about defending? You just want everyone as far up the pitch as you can, especially in ultra attacking when you're in the last 5 minutes and you're losing by 1 goal and you desperately need that goal. Who cares if you got no one up top? It's all or nothing. This instruction is for when it's all or nothing. This whole game plan for ultra attacking. For offensive style, we have it on fast build up. For width, I haven't turned it up too much offensively. It's at a respectable standard. Players in the box, pretty much got it turned. I'm turning that all the way up. We went pretty much everyone in the box. Probably, turn it 1 lower to have 1 person on the edge of the box. But other than that, we want as many people as we can in the box. Corners and free kicks are both turned all the way up. Then for instructions, I have pretty much everyone on player striker, get forward, free roam. I'm pretty much giving everyone freedom to push up and try and do something. Get forward, cover wing on Dembele. Get forward, cover wing on Keita. Literally stay forward, cut inside, get in behind. Aggressive interceptions. I want literally the team to be as attacking as possible. Get in behind, aggressive interceptions, stay forward. See with Morata as well, we got him on stay central. We got him on stay forward as well, but stay central, he's going to be more the target man. When I want to use the LT and want him to hold the ball, he's going to be able to do that in them sticky situations. Felipe Luis, stay forward, cut inside, get in behind, aggressive interceptions. Pretty much everyone's just pushing up top. And then for Lacazette, getting behind, aggressive interceptions and stay forward. So that is the end of this video, the first video on the official game, the full game. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel down below for more FIFA 19 content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.